Vanessa.
Vanessa on the microphone. Water.
The windows, everything was wrong. September. I think I had 600 points, something like that.
When someone voted for him, then I said they should have.
Okay, for you, you want to see the bigger phone. Because from what I was seeing, there is something that you didn't want to check.
No, I wanted. You know, when I'm playing big class, in Uganda, when I'm playing it's a big game, it's different.
Yeah.
When I'm playing,
It's
very different. It's possible.
Like now, really personal.
Like we are fighting for nothing. Who is the king?
Microphone check.
Hey, I know.
So, Baba, I told him that you okay, Lord, you know how to play. Yeah.
I started drinking when I was 12.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
So, Baba, drink beer or what? Okay. You see someone who doesn't drink. Yeah, it's good.
I thought him.
Yeah.
They always say I thought him.
Every time I don't want to pray. Yeah, where are you? I'm home. What are you doing? Watching TV. Get out. Is the goat itself?
The goat itself, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Abana special.
A very good evening, everybody. Welcome aboard. And in case you can hear the audio of this video feed, please give me a thumbs up in the comment section, if not a like. Now, welcome to Lagos for one final dance. For the duration of time that has been 8 days with some of the best players on the African continent, including some from Uganda, Nigeria, Ghana, Burkina Faso, South Africa, have been descendant on Nigerian soil. Today is where it is all coming to an end with a money match. Now, the table that we are playing on is quite big. The video may show to you as if it is the normal 3'5" pool table. It is not at all. It is quite big, and the pockets are smaller than the usual 3-foot table. That's the kind of table that Nigeria's best player SHEU BAMIDELE is being head-started with +3. It was a table of his choice, a venue of his choice, and a race of his choice with a head start of his choice against one of South Africa's best players, that is Jeremiah Naidoo. For the consequence of 2,000 US dollars, the money that they are playing for, they are racing to 15, with SHEU having won the first frame. Actual score, it is in fact 4 frames to 0, because he was hit started with +3, then won the very fourth. He looks set to win a second frame to record his first apple of the match on the table. He seems to be well accustomed and having the benefit and the confidence of a +3 head start, in which case he made it 4, and he could be on the verge of making it 5 if he puts red and black, and seemingly he will after putting red, having stop effect on the cue ball, trying to instill hope in himself, but most importantly Nigeria. He will be putting black to the side pocket right to record his second, which will be inclusive of the head start, a 5th overall. Here he is. It is SHEU 5 and Jerry 0. In the meantime, this live stream is being shared on 3 platforms: Key Pixels Photography on Facebook, as well as Peter Chobe Live YouTube, with commentary coming to you from myself, Simon Peter Chobe. SHEU BAMIDELE 5 and Jeremiah Naidoo 0. Now, these two players in the advent of the store that will be ending tonight, or call it tomorrow morning or this morning, depending on your time zone, have been having mixed reactions for the last week. SHEU in the 64-man tournament that ended 2 days ago, the comp that was won by Caesar, played only up to the second round, which is a little disappointing, most especially for the fact that he had the biggest hopes of any Nigerian player. He was defeated by Adebite, the Nigerian player who is ranked second and nicknamed T-Boss, who came fourth in the competition overall. He also had a money match against Caesar, where he performed relatively well, winning praises from the fans, though it was in a losing effort in rest of 15, where he lost by 15 frames to 8. There was talk of him having a match with either of the traveling players, that is either Jerry or Ian or Ginte, as it seems there was no agreement with either of them to have the match, for the fact that she was choosing this or that choice of venue, choice of table, that the other guys were not comfortable with, until Jerry this afternoon decided to give him a game with the headset being agreed with +3, with SHEU as well choosing the venue and the table. And it seems to be the better accustomed player to the table on which we are using. I even don't know the name of the table. I have to confess, I'm looking at a table like this, but for pool, that is black ball and 8 ball, such disciplines, for the very first time. Like I told you, the camera may not exactly show you what the table looks like. Believe me, it is very, very big. And Jerry came knowing that yes, as for him, he still can pot a ball because he's a potting machine anyway. This time round, he fouls. He's potted his opponent's ball. SHEU will be having white in hand. This could very easily be a third. He will be winning, and pretty much a sixth overall. And in the meantime, Stanford given Ginte. It is now 11:40 p.m. West African Standard Time now. Should be somewhere in the airspace of the Central African Republic, on the verge. He's en route Kenya with Kenya Airways, sorry. And tomorrow morning he'll be getting another flight from Nairobi to Lilong, where he is heading back home. So no more action involving Ginte. Then Caesar and Ian and Jerry will all be heading back tomorrow evening, but it's in the evening hours. She'll be checking into the airport at around 7 p.m. West African time. You never know what the afternoon may provide, but I don't think it will. This match is likely to be the very last that we shall be watching in this tour. Nice seeing SHEU having all the confidence of not only potting but also playing white into black, splitting it often. And I have to say that the things that Jerry will normally have been doing are the things that SHEU is doing for now, at least for the start of the match. He should be setting up a 6-frame cushion. The 2 yellows pretty much portable. As for the black, you get a feeling it could pass into that side pocket at the right, where Jerry has the red. It can go in off the red if he plays the cue ball thus far. That is how the cue ball, just around the same area where it is after he takes his next shot. He's doing pretty much that. Black can go into the center pocket right, either direct off the red, with pretty much the same exact consequence as he shoots. It is now Jerry 0, and SHEU 6. Now, the last time that I saw Jerry making an international tour that was so bad was perhaps Uganda. 2 years ago in there, that was 2024, which was his second advent into the country. He played into the ATA Africa Super 8-man company, which only Hazard in the semi-final of the event was won by Caesar. He took third place after beating Malova in the third place match. He then lost many matches against Hazard. Later, he played a trilogy, that is 3 money matches against the Ugandan, that is Ibra, winning once and losing twice, and thereby losing a trilogy. In this one, results have not exactly gotten his way. He has lost a money match against Caesar, then played up to the final of the 64-man comp, and 2 days ago lost out in the final to the same player, that is Caesar. Now this match provides his only chance of redemption, saving this trip. When you make a count of monies in terms of the profit and loss account, if he doesn't win this match, it will, in my opinion, have ended as a very bad tour of Nigeria. Maybe Nigeria will not have gone down as a hunting ground for the bulldozer. Thank you very much, Lawal Biggie. Supporting SHEU, must be watching from Nigeria. CP Wesibia. You say Jeremy's right, touch. What is called touch is players playing with no intention to support. It's Nigerian style, but at some point on this table, most especially when the ball to be played is a little too distant, sometimes it is more effective. Jerry will be calling for a tall cue stick And you know, Jerry is a big guy in terms of height. When he needs a long key stick to play shot, you know that the two players are shooting on a very big table. Kagiso Takanelo. The reason they are changing cues is because of the distance, the long table. As Jerry reports, this frame is expected to finish off. He's playing white with a little too much power. He should cut yellow into center pocket, play red into play white in red. His pattern is clearly not fine. And look how speedy SHEU is coming off out of the blocks. He knows he has gotten a very good chance of winning this match, most especially if he wins this frame. If he makes it 7-0, he will be having it in his mind that at one point Jerry could gain his pattern and start winning frame after frame after frame, but SHEU will be contented if he takes a very good lead. After all, he himself is capable of winning a number of consecutive frames, like at his 1-3, and could make it 4. But there has been unsuccessful snooker here, and followed by unsuccessful pot. It doesn't happen so many times that you see a player calling for silence from the fans before they take a shot. He stretches his body to full maximum, of course. Remember the size of the table that I tell you about. That is full body stretch from SHEU. And it's a full pot. Full keyboard manipulation. As he asks for again too much silence, as though he's even not so happy with so much noise from the fans. That is so much of his. He wins frame number 4, which is a 7th overall. It is now SHEU 7 and Jerry 0.
Who's the guy outside now? Maybe you guys first one.
This is troubled Jerry, dear viewers. Almost, I can say, fighting for his life. He's too good to go 7 frames down with or without head start. And I have to say that I'm used to streaming money matches where players head start others. I've not seen it with Jerry though. He does play money matches, lots of them home and away. I have to say that I'm not used to him starting from his country. The player that normally gives hard sets is Aiden, whom I think 1 year ago saw he'd starting a player as good as Vision with +6, and Aiden still beat him anyway. I also think that the source of confidence for SHEU accepting to have this match, even with headset, is this table, this venue. Trying to win what could be the biggest match he will ever have. And of course, SHEU is not strange to headsets. Early this year, he was headsetted by Ginte. Perhaps it was late last year with a +4 racing to 11, a match that was won by Ginte when he came into Nigeria for the first time, and then was crowned the Igwe after beating everybody that there was and headsetting their best player, that is SHEU, on the day. Of course, Ginte did return home, then came back to Nigeria this time round, having been signed by Big Hills, a Nigerian management team. He again headsetted SHEU Ginte among his other matches that he played, and the same round Ginte was beaten by SHEU by 11 frames to 10. And it was on this table that they played. Now there is a chance for SHEU to make it even bigger, to beat an even bigger player, playing a longer race with a less headset and for more money. And if SHEU wins this match, it will be celebrated not only by him or at this venue, it will be victory for all Nigerian pool. And there are some players who are at the venue whom I thought had already gone home. Members of the Ghanaian delegation to Nigeria, who are guys who traveled some of the longer distances because There is Togo and Benin in between Nigeria and Ghana, but Ghanaians still traveled, and believe you me, by road. That is too much passion for Paul. She will have too much passion for victory. It is one big snooker that Jerry will be knowing. That he can only come off the cushion with big English on the cue ball, maybe off 2 cushions, off the jaws. It's quite unlikely, you have to say, off the jaws and into the red. On a bad day, another official could rule it. Otherwise, this official is ruling it as a standard foul with a fish shot and a visit for SHEU. Thank you for watching. Joseph Sakabida, Simon Alunge, Carlos, and Kayode Idowu. Where are you watching from? You say that the tables are made from plastic. All right, Dalesma, thank you for watching. And it's Kiplangat, must be watching from Kenya. Tabo Motlang, always watching. Made next door. Adebowale Yusuf. Mr. SHEU is winning. That's why everybody is shouting. SHEU is playing very well, like you can see, utilizing each and every space, playing nice safeties and nice offensive shots. What can Jerry do? Maybe cutting yellow into the center pocket, white bouncing off the cushion. He played into the black. He must have been on target fast. SHEU will really now be fancying his chances of winning this frame, because while he's playing good, his opponent is committing maybe an error in each frame. Daniel Ndego says Jerry will still win. Okay, let's wait and see. He needs to win 15. SHEU needs to win 8 out of 22. And welcome back, guys, from the Football World Cup. Final score is 0-0 between Ghana and England, as Jerry should be going for a sharp cut. It was just not sharp enough. Now SHEU still in with the mastery of not just the game, but most importantly the table, as Jerry plays his yellow away, but only into the jaws of SHEU's reds.
Atọ́mí ìwà báyìí. Ṣọmọ ará ìjókòó ń bẹ̀ yẹn.
Let's look at the video.
Ọ̀ṣì túbọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ń wo géèmù yìí náà. Ṣítú òwò kankan òun ọkọ̀ báwo ni wọ́n
Wọ́n lè fẹ́ kọ́ dúró ètò ẹgẹ́ tí
àti tòsí lọ́ndọ̀ ọ̀pàrọ̀ ilé.
Mo ní nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ fún mi.
Àbí? Àwọn dáfà ọkọ̀ bá dàbí pé
SHEU. SHEU. All right, guys, upon video review of the same video that you are watching, the shot Jerry played last has been judged to have been a foul. It is a free shot and a visit for SHEU. Jerry will probably want to do something big here, maybe put my bank into the corner pocket at the top. So it's going to be very difficult. The rest will be long. Starting to seem like SHEU has got a very good understanding of the table and is making it as hard and as complicated as it can be for Jerry. But in this film, the simple thing, the small thing that the one thing that Jerry has been doing right is not fouling, even when SHEU has been going defensive. Now there is SHEU playing white into the would be dead of the two reds left on the table. This one could be an eighth for the Nigerian. He will be expected to put the red to the corner pocket at the top, bottom left or bottom right, maybe the left. But moving the keyboard towards the top end of the table where the black is will be something different altogether. But it's what he may have to do. Here he comes with the top spin. It was going to be very difficult that he will be lucky, but maybe it could be Jerry's turn to play snooker. Just have white slide off the yellow a bit, bounce it off the left cushion and right behind the yellow, just like that. And he shouldn't show find his red in some kind of way. He knows he's likely to be losing the frame and losing it now. He will come off the right cushion and with the power. Well, maybe the slowest frame of them all played in the match could be won by the bulldozer. It is Jerry 1 and SHEU 7.
Vanessa, say my food already. Vanessa, I'm very blessed. Vanessa, say my food already. I just come back. Strong boy. I like that.
So, dear viewers, our first time out of the match have been requested and has been given to Jerry as requested by 3 minutes. When he returns, play shall resume and commentary shall follow. Hello, my brother.
Hello.
Just say something about the game. You two are a player,
Yeah, I'm enjoying the game, but I feel Jerry is not in the game yet.
and but people don't know who they're listening to.
Listening, you guys are listening to Dre. My name is Dre. Dre DMW. Yeah,
You get it. You know the story.
yeah,
Do you think Jerry can come back in this game?
yeah. If he's serious, he's gonna come back to the game.
The race
But
is long.
yeah, the race is long, but I just feel he needs to understand the board, and I feel like he should break more hard on the key on the table because he has more pots than him, so he
Yeah,
should show himself.
but SHEU is good at the safeties and the.
Yeah, since he knows and Shehu is good at the safety, he needs to break hard and show workings.
Do you think the size of the table is affecting Jerry?
It's not about that.
Yeah,
It's not about that.
it's about the queuing.
Yeah, it's about the king. Yeah.
Thank you very much, my guy.
Thank you.
7-1 as the match proceeds. Dear viewers, we are racing to 15 for 2,000 US dollars between Nigeria's BAMIDELE SHEU wearing maroon and South Africa's Jeremiah Naidoo wearing green, live in Lagos. Will he be on target? He's starting to get his game on. The movement of the cue ball, not so much. The pool table is a little too big, and in comparison to what these guys are used to, the tablecloth is a little not that slippery. He will want to back red off the cushion into the corner pocket where there is the yellow at the bottom left. He gets the shot wrong. The chance goes back again to SHEU to win yet another, to regain a 7 frame lead. If he can win this frame, like he is now heavily expected that he perhaps could, as he plays snooker. Yes, how much is plantain is my staple food when I come from. It's not, you don't prepare it like you but it's what do you eat rice? Okay, how much is oh no, even the meat you can say a meat. Okay, a meat. How much? Okay. I'll tell you. It's more like it from Jerry. It's the second frame he is winning in a row. And for the first time in the match, it is Jerry 2 and SHEU 7. So guys, tomorrow, no, not tomorrow, tomorrow, actually from whichever time zone it is already Wednesday, 24th of June. So on, maybe I'll be right, tomorrow, that is Thursday, 25th June, will be the rematch of action between Zimbabwe's Eshka Chimbwanda and Zambia's Victor Sinyeza. Those two will be playing at the Escalators Pool Arena in Lusaka, rematching to 21 for 3,000 US dollars. It will be coming to you live at Kipix's Photography, Facebook, and YouTube. Seven two. What SHEU is fighting against is not just Jerry, but also pressure. The pressure of a bulldozer whom you may start to think is starting to chase you, is starting to bully you. As he puts one red of SHEU's yellow, displacing SHEU's yellow off. Sorry, a little far from the pocket. But SHEU must know, Jerry must know that on a table like this, with the pockets this brutal, sometimes patience does the trick. The South African will be coming off caution, wanting to find the yellow that is in between black and red. He does find it. His idea is to play all his reds in space, hoping that SHEU will give him a chance to play, which Jerry can now use as a chance to clear. So these guys from different countries like Ghana and Uganda are complaining about too much. Okay, we call it pepper. Here they call it pepe in the food. When you're not used, you just can't stand it. You can't eat it. One of them is having goat meat and they are failing even to eat. And that is Caesar. There's been Jerry missing out on his cue stick because the tip has broken off in the last shot he took. So advantageous for him. He has 2 cue sticks, but he's now not using his preferred cue stick of the 2. We shall wait to see whether or not he can use this one well. Maybe he can, maybe he can't. He may be forced to cut red into the center pocket, then play white into black. That one will be the most sharp cut of the match. And hopefully, before he cut that sharp, he gets to win the frame. If he can bank the black somewhere. There goes the bank of yellow, of red. My goodness! It was off one yellow and off the jaw. And that has been the best shot that I've recorded in this match. And the clearance, the 2 balls spotted last, the red and the black, represent some of the best clearance that I have recorded in the tour of Nigeria so far. Now that is more like the bulldozer of all. It is Jeremiah Naidoo 3 and SHEU BAMIDELE 7. Now this I can tell you, on the table on which these guys are playing, a table this big. The reason I've been silent for the last 1 minute, I cannot believe that I have watched a shot that gold. The shot Jerry has played last, that is banking black slightly off SHEU's yellow, given the thin margins with which had to play, given the fact that he had to play black slightly off yellow, and yet he was coming off the cushion and with a very sharp cut trying to play black back as in a bank. Too much contemplation. It is reminiscent of a shot that I recorded of Aiden Joseph about 3 years ago when he made the tour of Kampala when he played against Caesar. It's one of the best shots I have recorded this year. and he could make it even better if he wins another frame, this time round by break and finish on a very big table by a very big boy. The South African Bulldozer wins a fourth frame in a row, now limiting SHEU to being a spectator in a match where he is a player, winning 4 straight, pulling 4 after SHEU made it 7. It is Jerry 4 and SHEU 7. So Ian has been given a Nigerian name. Ian, what is your Nigerian name?
Them call me Ian Okafo.
Ian Okafo.
Okafo.
All right. And I am Chukwuemeka. Back to the game. Seems Jerry is now the more confident player of the two. As for him, he'll be counting mostly on his shooting skills and ability potting power, trying to bail him out, while for SHEU, relatively good shooting skills, of course not to the level of Jerry. He will be hoping to use some nice safety skills to see him through. Also the fact that he is leading courtesy of a headset that he had prior to the start of the match. It started all with SHEU on 3. Just what it is. And this is the more confident Jerry now. Of course, he intended to do what he did, play white into one of the two reads, but it's lacked power. A recovery choice is by bank of one of red reds into the corner pocket, and it's in, and another is in, another is snookered anyway. White can pass in between two of SHEU's yellows. Whether or not it can find the red or pot is something different altogether. Here it comes. It's in. He's starting to bully his opponent. Whatever he's touching is turning into gold on a big table. Again, Jerry delivers and wins a 5th frame all in a row, coming closer and closer and closer to the equalizing frame after going 7 down. It is 5 straight. Jerry 5 and SHEU 7.
One goes Uganda. Yes, boy.
Starting to look a little worrying for SHEU, because what you are watching is the best of Jerry. He's starting to make the big pool table look the usual small size, the usual 3'5". Again, he will be potting black. This one will be a sixth in a row for him, a sixth overall. Jerry 6 and SHEU 7.
I'm out of per game. Per game. How much is per game? 200,000.
Boy, one boy. Chris, what is that?
Now, a special thanks to the venue management for having accepted at least to turn off the volume of the music and also the volume of the television sound that is playing the FIFA World Cup. Of course, all that is heavily copyrighted to facilitate a social media live stream. And just in case you're just joining the stream, SHEU BAMIDELE is leading by 7 frames to 6 against Jeremiah Naidoo, racing to 15 for $2,000 here in Lagos, in Nigeria. A match that saw Jerry.
One now. Francis is quick.
What is it? Is it your name? Yeah, my middle name. I see that name. Like, those are your names. You see that?
Like,
There's
why
a guy
does
who
it
watches
that guitar and shit?
the people who watch my sessions, they're the same. So you must also be the same. Actually, let me show you. It's very clear.
Good. One now.
Now there is too much excitement here, and we are in a very thin working space. Sometimes I have to keep quiet, and these fans have to. They have their own culture. They have their everywhere. They have their way of doing things. One thing I'm realizing every time a frame is done, people just pour into the playing area. For whatever reason, they don't remain on their seats. Like you can see, one of them is already in front of the camera. So that's why I'm protecting the stream sometime by and I cannot do commentary at the same time. Otherwise, the excitement is now starting to be something else. And by the way, of all people, Jerry has done a mistake you may never ever see. You expect someone of his level doing. Cue ball was touching black, and he was on the reds, and he played away, thinking he was supposed to be playing away. Now SHEU has every chance of regaining the lead. If he can win this, Jerry snookered as agreed with the umpire, will be coming off the cushion, hoping to find the red that is near the top cushion of the table. He does find it and almost got SHEU snookered. SHEU is going for power. This could be risky because of the size of the table. Being on target is a little difficult, and also add to the brutality of the pocket itself. But SHEU recovers. He hops to chip in the black into the corner pocket at the top right, again with power. He goes slow and gets it completely wrong.
The umpire decides, not the cameraman.
Okay, I got the camera.
So they will be asking Caesar to check if SHEU has sight of the black, and Caesar rules that yes, he does have. The shot SHEU has played is legal, but maybe legal enough for him to lose the frame, because there is an opening for Jerry to put red into the center pocket right, then red into the corner pocket top right, and as well black. By potting with the power, drawing white slightly backwards, just like that, but not on target. SHEU recovers. He's even said a little prayer. That is what this match means to him. At least he can't afford to give the lead away. Now, about 30 minutes ago, he was leading by 7-0. 30 minutes later, it is 7-7. 1 minute later, 8-7. SHEU leading. And he even points as if to his brain that he's thinking enough. He knows what to do. He knows he can win this match. SHEU 8 and Jerry 7. 8 frames to 7. Jerry trading, but trading only just. And there was a time when it seemed like Jerry didn't even stand a chance of winning the match when SHEU won by 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 frames and was winning each frame after frame quite convincingly. And yet since then he lost 7 in a row, helping himself to winning 1, which was the previous. Maybe a little bit out of Jerry's complacency. And Jerry again has to be reminded that the pockets on which he's playing are very brutal. Even for the guy that has the best sporting power on the African continent, these pockets are too small. And you need to be closer to the table itself to understand how brutal these pockets are. Every time a frame will be looking a little tricky, the players be sure will be playing safeties. Even Jerry seems to be mastering safety play. He normally doesn't play this kind of stuff, like the stuff you're looking at now, playing with no intention to put. That is surely not Jerry. But the rules of engagement of the day suggests that it can be better. He will play bank. That one he has gotten wrong. His intention was to play that red into the corner pocket at the top right, to have the corner pocket be occupied by 2 of his reds. SHEU will tap the cue ball a little into the yellow that is leftwards of the 2 that are near the top end of the table. And I know that for most of the places where this match is being watched, most people who would have been watching this one are now sleeping. But in case you don't want someone to miss a bit of the action, you may wake them up. Why not? As Jerry will be waking up one of his reds and plays it into space. Daring SHEU to one more chance to play.
Oh, what want you?
So guys, this one, unless a very big surprise comes up, maybe tomorrow afternoon or early in the evening, this one should be the last match. That's why I called it the last dance in Lagos. And then tomorrow, which is today, because of the time zone, almost all players will be signing out of Nigeria. That is the international players. The Burkinabe have already left players. That is players from Burkina Faso. Then the Ghanaians, the Ugandans, and the one South African should be signing out of Nigeria today in the evening. And then they will all reach their respective countries tomorrow morning. And then in the afternoon.
You just unplug this now. It was off. It was off. You can charge it for some minutes. Which one? This one. This one. That's why this one. No. This one stands. This one. This one is off. This one. So you can check it. Even the other charge.
And Jerry shouldn't be reluctant. SHEU is the same guy that won the first 4 frames to utilize a 3-frame headset to have a 7-frame cushion at the start of the match. While he's lost 7 of the last 8, he's still the same guy. That won 4 in a row. He still can win a frame and another can still take a healthy lead. So far, SHEU is leading, and the lead could be extended if he can make a clearance of this frame number 16 overall. Remember, the race is 15, with SHEU needing to win 7, while Jerry needs to win 8 out of the remaining 14, including this ongoing frame. As you watch action that is coming to you live from Lagos, Nigeria, being presented to you in audio and video form by myself, Simon Peter Chobe, having streamed the events that were the big Chaos International Clash that comprised of a 64-man comp that was won by Caesar, and then 4 money matches where Caesar was taking on the big Chaos players, SHEU, Jerry, Gente, and Ian, losing out to Ian, and then beating the other 3. And this is the big Chaos International Clash. Should be returning next year, but not as far as the middle of the year, just maybe around the first 3 months of the year. We should be having it bigger and better, when yet again the African Pool Fraternity will be descending into Nigeria. All thanks to big kills. And Agabeni is asking where the referee is for crying out loud. The referee is in the game. You can see the guy that is having his hands. The guy that is walking around the table now, that is our match referee of the day. And Solepol Uganda, thank you for watching as well. Jonas Mike, you don't understand this because SHEU is tall guy taking an hour for a shot. Yes, it is because the table is a lot bigger than you are normally used to see his full body stretch. It's and yet on a smaller table he wouldn't have stretched his body like that when he was taking the prior shot. If the cue ball is a distance maybe just from the middle of the table, you will see full body stretch. She will be potting yellow hopefully to the center pocket right, then draw the cue ball bigly backwards by backspin, move it towards the top end of the table, avoid getting snookered behind jury's reds. He plays top spin with the same exact effect with full sight, almost full, of the remaining yellow on the table, which he will be potting. Of course he will. Then have white bounce off the cushion a little with sight over the black that he wants to put to the corner pocket at the top left of the table. He will be calling for silence yet again. He mustn't get himself snookered. That one he must know. And he's played very, very, very well. And the rest is a formality. He will take his time, of course, knowing how crucial the shot is. It is SHEU BAMIDELE 9 and Jeremiah Naidoo 7. Another 2 minutes timeout as requested and granted to SHEU.
I see the highlights.
I like back now.
You know, Panda was playing pool before you go.
Better now. Push it. Better. Push it. Push it. You don't hear our language. Who teach you?
My language now. Yes, sure.
It is 9 frames to 7, dear viewers. Nigeria's finest SHEU BAMIDELE. Though I see some of you don't want to agree with that in the comment section. There is no player that doesn't agree, or tournament organizer. They call him Lagos's finest and Nigeria's finest. And they say that whoever will want to contest that can parade themselves or their best player. And the two are racing to 15 for $2,000, with Jerry, the South African, having hit started show with 3 frames right in his own home country, own home city, and a table of his choice and the size of table of his choice. It's the 3rd time in the space of a year that players coming from across the border from other places on the African continent are coming in and he's starting show. The first one was Stanford Given Gente, the Malawian, who came in to Nigeria late last year. He's starting show and still beating him, race to 11. Show starting with a +4 and still losing. Then the two rematched about 5 months later, maybe less than that. That is earlier this year. Right here, 11 was the race, and the head start once again was 4. The match was 10-10 at one point before the race was won by SHEU in a moment of sweet revenge. The other was Hazard of Uganda, who had started SHEU with +4 to 11. Hazard still winning. The 4th is Jerry, who is down by 9 frames to 7 against the same player, with the head start having been lessened to 3, and the race increased to 15, and the pot doubled to 2,000. We are at the gentleman's corner in Lagos, opposite Debonaire's Pizza. A match that started on Tuesday, 22nd June, now into the wee hours of Wednesday, 23rd June, 2026. And it will be the very last action before players that have been descending into Nigeria for the last 1 week will be heading home. Some of them are already home, like I've been saying, most especially the Burkinabe, then some players from Ghana. It's just some Ghanaians who are still around and that they've been watching this match, and then the 2 Ghanaians, Ian and Caesar, and then of course Jerry himself as SHEU's opponent. And all those will be signing out of Nigeria this evening, hoping to return sometime next year, with SHEU hoping to extend his lead to 3, with him playing the would be difficult of all 4 yellows on table and getting it on target, bouncing white off the left cushion, moving it rightwards, maintaining a cut between the white and the yellow close to the corner pocket at the bottom left, such that if he plays it, the white is bounced off the cushion, then moves it all the way upwards, exactly where he needs it, because the black and 2 yellows left on the table are at that side of the table anyway. This is the movement of the cue ball. It will be okay because he has, I believe, enough sight of the yellow that is close to the red. He will have to play it into another yellow by connection of 2 yellows. Try to put one of them, that is at the corner pocket at the top right. He has to play it precise enough not to kill off one after one slides off the other if another goes in anyway. He simply plays them just close to the cushion. He didn't go for the pot, hopefully. As for Jerry, he wants to play white into black. Wonderful. A reminder to SHEU that chances given to the bulldozer can always get punished. He has tricky white, especially given the distance between white and red. He does miss. A chance comes back again to SHEU, and it will look like though the black that Jerry played in space, he only played it for SHEU. He will calm himself down and compose himself down for a clearance that could regain him a 3-frame lead. Of course, he's widely expected to be finishing off this one. Just sliding off one yellow off another, having white bounce off the top cushion. Oh, that was game reading lacking a little. SHEU is going for safety. You wouldn't fault him that much. Jerry would want to find red and with power. Maybe. And it's a move that has paid off.
Hold on.
So the idea is for the umpire to be sure that the cue ball can fit, for SHEU to be having permission even to play, and is played legal. Again, SHEU will be coming off cushion, this time with power. The shot looks like a foul, and the umpire will be having the cue ball to Jerry in hand, hoping to win this frame, hoping to come within one. For a free shot, he chooses to pot the yellow of SHEU. Another player may have chosen simply to play the yellow out of the cushion. Jerry is not another player, and the choice of free shot seems to be haunting him now. He's going perhaps for the diagonal corner pocket. He's going for the side pocket, and he's getting it in, and he's winning the frame, and he's putting one back. He won 7 in a row. He lost the next 2 and has won the very next, and has pulled one. It's Jerry coming within 1 of SHEU. Yet again, it is Jeremiah Naidoo and South Africa 8, BAMIDELE SHEU and Nigeria 9. We have a foul break with SHEU having cue ball jump off the table, with Jerry having a chance to equalize for the second time in the match. When he made it 7-7, Jerry, when he went 7 frames down, winning 7 straight, he became too complacent, in my opinion. That is how he lost the next 2. That is why he has yet another fight to try and equalize again. Dominic Motisia, thank you for watching. You must be watching somewhere alongside Ngong Road in Nairobi. Welcome to the stream, Tamo Motlang. And Uncle Marco is asking if Caesar is still in Nairobi. The answer is that he is watching this game at the venue. I don't know whom he's supporting. He seems just to be he's just seemingly liking the whole moment, where he's enjoying a match in which he is not involved as a player. From Lilongwe, the capital city of Malawi, thank you for watching. Kodwani Kachali, yes, and your countryman Ginte will be stepping foot on Malawian soil any time today. Dalesma, thank you for watching, and Dan Kim Kong, as well as Nwagida Victor, asking how we are doing today. We are not that bad. IBS Muhammad and the generally, thank you for watching. You say you bought 2 hours data, you thought the rest of 15 will be done. You may need another hour, even as I speak, unless one of them wins so many frames in a row and wins the frame and the match. Could it be SHEU winning this? Could he extend his lead to 2 yet again? It is him missing. The idea for playing yellow Fred was to open up the pocket for Jerry to pass yet other yellows when he does need at another point in this frame. And perhaps that point is now. The cut was too sharp, even for Jerry.
Nobody's watching.
Francis.
Every time, given the the table that we're having, there could be one or two dead balls. The players will be expected to kill off the pace of the game, maybe because of the respect they have for each other. Now, what they are doing is because of the position between the black, which is touching one of the yellows, which Jerry may want to play open now. Eventually, the frame could be won by Agbana Special, as SHEU is nicknamed. It has been so enterprising at the very end, most especially how Jerry played white to the black, that's touching yellows, playing them open, and then at the end of the day, getting himself snookered. It will instead be SHEU putting the last red into the corner pocket at the top left, bouncing cue ball off the left cushion for it to move rightwards, and for SHEU to put black to the center pocket. And perhaps he will. He may have played with too much power, but should be okay. He still can go in, has to be careful with white. Naturally, white could go into the corner pocket at the bottom right, has to be careful with SHEU. He's careful and wins the frame and extends his lead. It is SHEU BAMIDELE 10 and Jeremiah Naidoo 8.
Hold on. What is it?
Starting to get a little tricky, most especially for Jerry, most especially should SHEU win this ongoing frame, because as I speak, SHEU needs to win 5 and Jerry 8 out of the remaining 12 to take victory home. With SHEU having one relatively tricky red, the one that is close to white. He knows, given how he has been playing, that maybe the previous ball he shouldn't have potted it. He will again be potting, perhaps missing. Jeremy want to play his yellows, as many of them in space, with his next shot. It's what exactly he's doing. Jerry has not closed the pocket entirely. SHEU can pass one of his reds, especially the red that is closer to white. He will need full body stretch, not only because of the distance between base of the table and white, but also because of the relative size of his body. And the red can go in, maybe off the yellow, maybe off cushion and off yellow. It can also be played to perfection, occupy that pocket where there is Jerry's yellow, and then play not to pot from a SHEU perspective. It's the shot he's trying to play. And he sets his red. Of course, Jerry will want to play not to pot, simply to have SHEU snookered. So frame is you expect Jerry to have a chance, though it's looking heavily in favor of SHEU. But there is that red that is so close to SHEU's yellow at the corner of the table at the left. His intention is to play total snooker. How are you, my sister?
I'm fine.
Just welcome people to the place where it's found everything. You have an international game here. Your name, the name of the bar.
My name is Vanessa. I work with Gentlemen Trick Shots at Sule Adeniro Ogusonya, number 20.
Do you know what is happening here?
Yes.
Yeah, I just want to see whether you have some knowledge of pool. What is exactly happening?
Okay, they're having a game between Jerry and SHEU.
SHEU, we call him Nigeria+3.
OO1.
And Jerry is one of the best players in South Africa and Africa overall.
I'm just knowing him for the first time.
And the winner is taking $2,000 tonight.
Wow, really? That's a lot of money.
Yeah, and the match is being watched by about over 1,000 people live on 2 channels.
Okay.
Not a bad publicity for Nigerian pool and your venue. So tell people about this place and what they should know about this place.
Okay, this is Gentlemen Trick Shots at number 20 Adeniro Ogusonya. This is one of the best pool house we have in Tulere. I urge you all to come patronize us, come play your best games here. As you can see, we have champions playing at our board. That means we are good at what we do. So that's it.
That's good. Wait, I didn't find fufu. Why didn't you cook fufu? Fufu.
What is fufu?
Fufu cassava flour.
Okay. Do you like fufu?
Yes, I ate it and I liked it.
Oh, that's nice. So you should come more to Nigeria. So you eat plenty of it.
Thank you very much
You're welcome.
for the time.
Thank you.
Guys, SHEU is taking a 3-frame lead. He's very cautious, very careful. He knows he has to fight for every chance, even when it looks easy. And yet he misses. That one will be the biggest miss of the match. Maybe it will be the biggest miss of the entire tour of Nigeria for any player, either in any of the money matches or in the main comp itself. Jerry looking to pounce and punish. It seems SHEU is not having his mind in sync with his body. Jerry will be having one tricky shot to play, which will be the one after this. That is play yellow by Red Drive. He's played it very well from this kind of position. He walled pot, even if his eyes were closed. And SHEU concedes the frame. Jerry 9 and SHEU 10. Now with that big pot, you just get a feeling that all that could stop Jerry from making the clearance could be the black, but it may not be the black if the red jumps out of the pocket, if there is some kind of an abortion on the table. Advantage SHEU. Looks like Jerry played the shot bigly on target. Of course, the pressure is too much for the players, the fans, the managers. This is the business end of the match. It's very important to be leading when the game is at this point. Maybe SHEU once again is not having it to himself. Maybe inexperience is starting to hit him up. And the pressure of the moment, maybe the fans at the venue, all of whom are supporting him, as Jerry will be putting the last red. Of course he will want to draw maybe white a little backwards, black can go into the center pocket left, and the rest is a formality. The last time Jerry was having equal scores was when it was 7 frames all, then he had won 7 in a row. Now he has won 2 in a row. Jerry 10 and SHEU 10. Rest to 15, now rest to 5.
Single mistake. Single mistake. Hey. Single mistake.
Some of the misses that SHEU is having are beyond explainability. Jerry finally has the free shot he's been craving for. And should he win this frame, should he steal it away from SHEU, then he will be leading for the very first time in the match. And after playing the black into his own reds, Jerry will probably be playing north to pots. He may want to pot only if he's absolutely sure. Now that he's sure he gets to pot a ball, he has the red drive to play, the red that is bottomwards of the three, playing it by red drive into the corner pocket, bottom right. Cue ball moves a little leftwards. SHEU limited to coming off the left cushion. He misses the black. It is a foul. Finally, a frame one so hard will end up having the South African taking a lead for the very first time in the match. Jerry 11 and SHEU 10.
You want to play by tonight? I'll play by tonight. I'll play by tonight. Yeah. Come on, play by tonight. You want to play? You don't play by tonight. Bola. Hello. New mobile. Anybody give TV? New mobile. Machine. Machine. New mobile. Hey, easy. It's okay, boy.
This lady, Vanessa. Vanessa. Me.
Asa. How you know my name?
AI go go one by AI.
We bought that's only 13,000. Ah, that one's bad.
Let's go there. We can do something. About the zero header.
Take away your wrap. Manager. We're running our champion. That will get down. I will play a minute more. Play a minute more. No more play. What's it? I'm on my leg. What you want to do?
No, you're near the camera, please. Anytime you get something, you click it. Now, please keep me company, dear viewers. We should get this one done in about 30 minutes or so. Could be a little bit less, could be as well a little more, depending on the speed of the players and the scores. Otherwise, this race to 15 is now officially a race to 4. As Jeremiah Naidoo, the away player, and SHEU BAMIDELE, the home guy, are drawing 11 all for 2,000 US dollars. On one of the most brutal tables you will ever find. The size of the table in relation to the size of the pockets, as Jerry could finish the frame, and now if you look at the red close to black, it can go into the center pocket at the right, and has played the cue ball to achieve exactly that. It has a relative big cut between white and red, but the red goes in, the black most likely will, as right at the return of the match on timing, Jerry breaks and finishes. Not really. That is a polite reminder of how narrow the pockets are. Even against the best porter that Africa has got, the balls which on a normal day would have been easy are nothing but that. Advantage SHEU. And yet SHEU finally gives the frame away. This time I can say almost certainly, by simply not playing effective safety. Having a big bounce of white off the cushion, Jerry has sight of the black and has potted it and has led for the second time in the match. It is SHEU 11 and Jerry 12. As we now start off with frame number 24, the break has a scratch by SHEU. It is Jerry now on a free shot. Whichever free shot he decides to play, the table will remain open, and open now is. He clearly wants to play the reds, wants to win 2 frames with pretty much the same visit of the table. Now on reds officially. Going for the red. which is leftwards of them 6, gets it in, bounces the key ball off to cushions. Could put yet another red to the same corner pocket, and it's drawing white slightly backwards, just like that, into SHEU's yellow. The way he exactly wanted to play the shot. Another shot, same exact skill, put with a backspin, again perfect. Maybe a bit even more perfect, as he will be rolling the red, which is rightwards, into the corner pocket at the top right. Again, it's in. At this time round, the position of white, as it is played into SHEU's yellow, will not exactly be favorable for Jerry, because he will be starting with the ball he wouldn't have intended anyway, and misses it. Advantage SHEU. As SHEU responds to Jerry's miss with a miss by SHEU himself. Now it looks tricky for Jerry. He wants to cut the red. It was always going to be very difficult. He's tried his best though. And maybe for SHEU, put yellow off red to open up the pocket to pass yet another yellow when that time comes, and does exactly so. He does have 6 yellows on the table, 2 of them close to each other, but they have a red right in front, that is near the base of the screen. He's let Jerry with a little opening, that is play diagonal shot. Try to put red into the corner pocket at the bottom left. Not accurate whatsoever. Now, SHEU has been the master of the safeties in this match, no doubt about that. Snookers yet again. Jerry finds red, puts it, plays white into another red. You really want to cut it sharp, maybe into the corner pocket, bottom right. Very sharp and very effective. Black perhaps can go into that corner pocket top right. Maybe SHEU's yellow blocks part of the movement of the black. Maybe it can pass. And Jerry puts. He gets a 2-frame lead for the first time in the match. It is Jerry 13 and SHEU 11.
Jerry's playing like hey hi.
Now, one thing about Nigerian fans, which is strange only to themselves, when a frame is played and won, they like to celebrate by pouring themselves into the arena.
Jerry.
That one I've not seen anywhere else. And when players have timeout, they want to pour onto the table as many as themselves discuss as they play. Of course, all those are things that are not permitted by the rules. As Jerry breaks right. Maybe SHEU is realizing that he will only stand a chance against Jerry by going for the frame, going for the match. And going for attack. The venue is completely packed to capacity. I can't even believe that I'm streaming this at way past 2 a.m. West African time. If you're watching from South Africa, it is way past 3 a.m. Watching from East Africa, way past 4 a.m. And yet here, people are still crowding into the venue, which was not even enough for them to start the match. It has become even more insufficient. And just in case you're also watching anywhere close to Lagos and you want to watch this one at the venue, please remain where you are and watch online. You don't have where to sit. You don't now even have where to stand. With Jerry now needing to win 2, while SHEU needs to win 4 out of the remaining 5. And this could be one of the 2 that Jerry will need to win at the end of the day. The temptation he has to play is to play combination, put both yellow and red into the corner pocket at the top right, with yellow following the red into the pocket. And it's a foul. SHEU has 3 reds on the table, one of them position tricky. Jerry calls it frozen. The shot is legal, but SHEU has played very ineffective. Game reading lacking. He should have played with way less power. He's just played his red ball dead. Touching Jerry's yellow and in a straight shot cannot be potted whatsoever. And that is Jerry playing a yellow at the corner pocket where SHEU has a red. He will want to play Jerry as another yellow, maybe off SHEU's red this time. He does not pot. Sorry, he pots but does not create space to pot yet another yellow. He leaves another yellow touching SHEU's red. Now, clearly, this ongoing frame will be won by the player between the 2 that manipulates the situation at the right center pocket to their favor. He goes for the yellow touching red into the corner pocket at the bottom right. He knows it's always going to be difficult. These balls on the normal 3-4-5 standard table, he puts with ease. But the table we're having for the day has got the most brutal pockets that I've ever seen. They are so small. They are just enough to consume a ball, leaving very little space for anything else. Now Jeremy creates the space himself. It's pretty much a straight ball. He's trying to pot the yellow into the corner pocket, the bottom right. If he gets it in, he's almost certain of winning the frame, and he gets it in. Having the black in mind now, the remaining yellow pretty much potable, pretty much close to a corner pocket, pretty much at the bottom left. But white may have to be bounced off maybe 2 cushions, 1 cushion and another, and the third. The black can go into the side pocket at the right, where there is the red as the safest option for the South African Bulldozer, and it's in, and white is safe, and Jerry wins the frame. That makes him need to win 1 of the remaining 4 to confirm the victory. SHEU 11 and Jerry 14, race to 15.
Caesar, one up.
That's one egg. Single egg.
Now, should Jerry finish this one off, he will be finishing off the match and will be finishing off the 2,000 US dollars. This one is his to get a victory. Most importantly, his for redemption of the tour that seemed to be coming to a disastrous end when he lost both the money match that he played earlier and the 64-man tournament final to Cesar Chandega. To have his earnings in profit as long as he gets a clearance of this ongoing frame, as he puts the penultimate red but misses yet another. Even with all the experience, all the quality, all the expertise, all the potting ability, Jerry is as we expect to pressure. Shows chance to play safety and safety plays. Of the cushion will come the bulldozer wanting to put red to the side pocket at the left. It's missed only slightly. SHEU to play snooker yet again, which he does, with Jerry now having to come off the left cushion simply to find one of the reds. He will be finding it. Moves it closer to the corner pocket. With a little more energy, he would have potted it, and perhaps it could have been a different story. Now there is a foul, with SHEU having played off the cushion. Seems not to be happy with the table on which he chose by himself to play, the table on which Jerry is only playing for the very first time in his life. For the choice of free shot, Jerry has potted SHEU's yellow to create space for the black to be potted by Jerry, perhaps to the corner pocket at the top left. He must, however, get this one in first, and he doesn't. Pressure and nerves at what looks like the end of the battle. And Jerry will have himself to blame if he doesn't win this frame. He had the whole of the keyboard to himself with the free shot in which he chose to play his opponent's yellow, and yet he has two reds of himself which are different end or different corner of the table. There is a third time in the same match that Jerry is missing. Here comes SHEU. And Jerry can't even believe, after a big chance given, that it is him that is getting snookered now. I'm not certain he has sight of the yellow that is close, the red close to black. He does have only slight and simply plays not to foul. SHEU will be playing the yellow, that is leftwards of white, and will surely be playing it not to pot but to snooker both of Jerry's reds. Two of them they are in number. He wants to ensure that Jerry will have no sight of either of the reds when the shot is taken. That is why he was always thinking all the time to aim. But he has potted, perhaps with the intent or not. Looks like a frame is finishable. And he knows if he doesn't win the frame, he loses the match and the money. He has sight of the yellow, maybe not sight enough to pot it. His body language is of a person that may have gotten himself snookered at least partially. From this angle, he has sight of the yellow. Whether or not he can pot it, your guess is as good as mine. It seems he can pot. No, he's going for safety. I just think it may not be safe enough because he has played his yellow almost frozen against the cushion. Now, if Jerry gets the red in, that's into the corner pocket at the bottom right. The cue ball follows the red almost all the way, which is exactly where he needs the cue ball at the bottom end of the table, which is what he did, but missed the target. Here comes SHEU going for the rail drive. Looks a miss, only slightly. Jerry will be tempted to play combination shot yet again. It's risky, especially given how brutal the pockets are. But Jerry is Jerry. He produces magic at the magical end of the match when only magic would have done, showing the class, the sheer class that exists between himself and his opponent, and doing so at the business end of the match. When there is $2,000 US to win or lose, it will be Jerry playing black, going for the corner pocket at the top left of the table in what will be the victorious moment of the match. Jerry versus the black for $2,000. He wins the match. And nice it is that the Nigerian fans who have stayed awake will be supporting him and his opponent in equal measure as they celebrate the night away. So passionate a crowd they are that they were supporting mostly SHEU, but they like just watching good pool. When Jerry delivered, they delivered the praises and the support in what has been the last dance of Lagos, dear viewers, racing to 15 for $2,000 US. It has ended BAMIDELE SHEU with +3, 11, and Jeremiah Naidoo 15. I myself, alongside others, shall be signing out of Lagos this evening, hoping to get back home tomorrow morning to try and create for you other action. I wish you a very good rest of the morning, and may the Almighty God bless you. Thank you, Nigeria. Good night and wushe.